Brooklyn Nets roster. Yeah, another one. Oh yeah, another one. Another one, ladies and gentlemen. Another highly anticipated Philadelphia 76ers game. Sixers versus Nets. Sixers versus Brooklyn Nets. Can they win a game? Can they win a game? You know, I had plenty of people point out to me yesterday that that the Toronto Raptors had 4 rookies on the floor in the fourth quarter. And the Sixers still lost. The Raptors were literally trying to lose the game. The coach was trying to lose. And the Sixers lost somehow. The Raptors accidentally won. That's how bad the 76ers were in that fourth quarter. The Raptors had 4 rookies on the floor. And they still won the game. Yeah, I don't know what to say anymore, man, but we're here. We're here for the vibes. We are just here for the vibes. I know Joel Embiid's not playing. Is Tyrese Maxey ruled out? Tyrese Maxey was questionable. I guess Nick Nurse made up an injury, and then Maxey said, I'm fine, but then Maxey is questionable. So Maxey's out? Maxey's out. Wow. Did we get word on what the injury is? Oh yeah. Well, I saw that happened in the first. That happened actually the first play of the game. Knee contusion. He banged knees with somebody right on the first possession of the game and was limping a little bit, but I don't think that affected him. I don't think that's the reason he didn't shoot the ball the whole game. I did find this funny. I searched Maxey on Twitter, and all I got was a bunch of sports bettors who were angry that Tyrese Maxey was not shooting the ball, and they were claiming that sports are rigged, and Tyrese Maxey got a large payday from Vegas to not shoot the ball yesterday. So that's how important parlay bettors think that they are. They think that because they put Maxey in a parlay, Las Vegas paid Tyrese Maxey to not shoot the ball. Bro, there's nothing worse than people who bet on sports and don't watch the sport. You know what I'm saying? They're just checking stats and checking scores all the time. And they're like, bro, he shoots the ball 21 times a game for 28 points a game, and suddenly he has 0 shots in the first half. This shit's rigged, bro. And I'm like, are you watching the game? Because he shoots 21 shots a game, you know, without Joel Embiid and Paul George on the floor for the most part. So, you know, those guys coming back has something to do with it. If you knew how to bet on sports, you would at least know what players are active and what players are not. Nick Nurse not going with Drummond is a little weird. No, Drummond's horrible. Drummond's horrible. Who's starting? Yabusele? Is he starting Yabusele? I didn't see the starting lineup. Who's going to go off for 40 points in this game? D'Angelo Russell? Yabusele's starting. Dude, I say a Dembona off the bench. But Nurse is probably going to play Drummond off the bench for political reasons. People saying we need to lose so we can tank. And I don't know. How far are we out from sixth? Let me look at the standings, bro. I think I just looked at it yesterday. But let's look at it again, man. Standings, playoffs, 11th seed. Let's see. In the East, we got Washington, Charlotte, Toronto, Brooklyn, Philadelphia. We are 5th worst record in the East. And then in the West, you got New Orleans and Utah. So we are 8th worst record right now. We are the 8th worst record. We are the first team with 20 wins out of the bottom of the NBA. So 4, 5, 6. No, we're 7th. Sixers are 7th right now. The pick is top 6 protected. But it is a lottery anyway, so you could finish 7th or 8th and still end up in the top 6. You could finish 2nd and end up in the bottom 8. You know what I mean? That would be the Sixers' real luck, is if they tank to get the pick and then they lose in the lottery and end up the 9th pick in the draft anyway. Do you think your 76ers will break the second round curse in the next decade? Genuinely assuming this team collapses and rebuilds next year, next few years. If collapses, you mean like Joel Embiid and Paul George are gone and they build around Maxey, McCain, and this young core? Yeah, I could see. It's all in how they build a team, you know? A lot of people have, you know, when you talk about that, a lot of people right off the bat have the assumption that you're not going to get other players for some reason. And they're like, yo, you can't win with Tyrese Maxey as the lead scorer. You can't win. Some dude was like, he said, name a player besides Steph Curry and Isaiah Thomas at that size who has done it. And I was like, so name a player who has done it without naming the players who have done it. And then he said something like, you know, you still need every team still needs a big man. And I was like, yeah, bro. Nobody said that you don't. You need to build a team. I don't know why people have this initial, like when you say move forward and build around Tyrese Maxey, they think that means that Tyrese Maxey is going to be the only player on the team. I don't know why they assume that. Yeah, you would need to build a team. You would need to add size, interior defense, perimeter defense, etc. in the next couple of years. People just assume you're talking about this team, I guess, with Tyrese Maxey and Kelly Oubre. Yeah, you know, you would need to build it the way that the Cavaliers built their roster right now. You know, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Karis LeVert. You know, they got size, athleticism, shooting off the bench. So if they build it right, yeah, in the next decade they could get out of the second round with Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, whoever they get in the draft. Maybe some trades happen down the line. Who knows what could happen, you know? So Podcast P is playing without Embiid and without Maxey. Wow. You know, I expected him to... Karis LeVert's not a Cav anymore. Where did he go? I expected Podcast P to raise his hand and say, hey, man, if they're not playing, why do I got to play? Remember that one time? They were like, oh yeah, and Paul George is ruled out. And they didn't even give us a reason. It was just that Maxey and Embiid were out, so Paul George was like, could I have the night off also, please? RJ, what up? Since the Eagles won, I'm like 20-0 in arguments on Twitter. Let's go. RJ's on a generational Twitter run. Who you having arguments with? Cowboys fans or something? Did you see the clip of Dak Prescott saying that the Cowboys are close to the Eagles and are close to a championship team? And there's a lot of Cowboys fans on Twitter claiming the same thing, that the Eagles are only like one or two pieces better than them, and if they get this guy or this guy, they're a championship level team. You know what the Cowboys have that the Eagles don't have? A generational choke artist. See, Jalen Hurts has his ups and downs, but Jalen Hurts rises to the occasion. You know what I mean? The brighter the lights get, the better he gets. It's actually unbelievable. It's like Bryce Harper level of great. Dak Prescott doesn't have that. That guy finds a new way to lose every year. Jared McCain. I say this every game, but why do they keep listing Jared McCain on the injury report? Okay, the starting lineup is Jared Butler, Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre, Gershon Yabusele, Paul George. Wow, Quentin Grimes and Jared Butler getting the start just a couple days after being traded here. I guess Kyle Lowry's still out with his hip injury, because if Kyle Lowry was active, Nick Nurse would have him in the starting lineup. Yo, Black Eyed P is a crazy nickname. We've given Paul George a couple nicknames this year, but Black Eyed P is a good one, dude. That's a good one. And nobody really knows why he has a black eye either. Somebody got mad at me in the YouTube comments because on a video today I said that Paul George got beat up by one of his stripper wives. Apparently that was too far. Not cool. Somebody said that was not cool. I don't know. I was just taking a guess, man. Sorry. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have said wives. He doesn't marry them. He actually tries to pay them to have abortions, but it's neither here nor there. Anyway, I mean, the information is available. I didn't do it. He did it. What do you want me to do about it? Okay, there's the tip. D'Angelo Russell, happy to be back in Brooklyn. He said he's happy to be playing free again, which means he's happy to have no expectations of winning. And D'Angelo Russell gets a floater over Jared Butler and gives him a too small celebration. The first possession of the game. Well, that was kind of whack. Yabusele in the paint. Pump fake. Yo, who's in the mask, bro? Is that Nick Claxton wearing the mask? Kelly Oubre for three. And it's a brick. Kelly Oubre is a 25% three-point shooter this season. So, he's just going to keep firing away. Shooting 25%. D'Angelo Russell, give and go with Claxton, knocked out of bounds by Paul George. Uh-oh, he's holding the pinky brace. He's holding the pinky brace, man. D'Angelo Russell is really like a bench scorer on a championship level team. I don't think he's a terrible basketball player, but yeah, he's not. He can't be one of your main guys. Brooklyn up 4-0. Paul George trying to shake free a defender, kicks it out to Yabusele and runs into the corner. Jared Butler. Let's watch Jared Butler here. Jared Butler fires a three back of the rim. Man, Cam Johnson really thought he was going to get traded at the deadline. That didn't happen. Nick Claxton drive. Nick Claxton layup over Yabusele. 6-0 already, and absolutely no interior defense by the 76ers because Nick Nurse is in love with playing Yabusele at center. It's just a story that, I mean, what are we supposed to do? He's doing the same thing every game. Nick Claxton down the lane. Was that a Yabu block? Okay. Kelly Oubre, another drive. Kelly Oubre gets contact here and gets fouled. Kelly Oubre to the free throw line. .225 in here on a Wednesday night. Bruh, waiters, have you seen Andre Drummond guard the rim this year? Because it's pretty much just as bad as Yabusele without the offensive side of the game. So, I mean, Andre Drummond wouldn't guard the rim any better. Truly a sicko to be watching this. You're watching San Antonio versus the Celtics. Let's go. Let's go, Spurs! Oubre at the free throw line. Another one. 6-4. Kelly Oubre has all 4 points for the Sixers so far. Cam Johnson, D'Angelo Russell, Nick Claxton, and legitimately, I don't know who the other two guys are. Who's 45? 45, bro. I don't even have 45 on the ESPN roster. And he shot an air ball. Who's 45, dude? I don't know. He's not even on the ESPN roster. Who the hell's number 45? Who is that, man? Oh, it's Keon Johnson. Never mind. He is on the roster. I just can't read. Paul George for 3. That's off. Yabusele the rebound. Jared Butler top of the key. I don't feel like Quentin Grimes has touched the ball yet. The Sixers don't look like they have much of an offensive game plan at all, really. Quentin Grimes mid-range jump shot. That's off. This looks like a tanking effort now. You know what I mean? The last couple games looked like the Sixers were trying to win and were just bad. This looks like a tank job. This looks like they didn't, Nick Nurse isn't really drawing up any type of strategy. Quentin Grimes all the way to the rim and a jam. Shout out to Quentin Grimes, man. I like Quentin Grimes a lot. Quentin Grimes is going to be a nice piece alongside Maxey and McCain. Or a bench scorer or a guy you can plug and play in pretty much any lineup at 6'5". Paul George, left wing. He drives. Kick out to Butler. Swings it to Grimes for 3. Quentin Grimes again. Back-to-back buckets for Quentin Grimes. Jared Butler, the swing pass. Paul George started it with a drive and kick. Who would have thought that for $50 million, the Paul George's number one skill set would be the drive and kick? Who would have thought, man? Grime time. I like that. Grime time. I like that. Was that what they called him in New York? Is that what they called him in New York? Grime time? You guys think Grimes and McCain play sort of the same? Yeah, I feel like Grimes. Yeah, that's a good call, actually. McCain a little bit more of a. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, man. Maybe they do play sort of the same. Busta Grimes. Busta Grimes is a good one. I don't know if the kids know who that is anymore, though. Yeah, McCain's a little bit more of a sharpshooter, you know? Maxey, McCain, Star, Butler, and Grimes off the bench. It's a nice 4-guard rotation, man. Nice 4-guard rotation. Of course, you need a coach who's willing to do that. I do think Nick Nurse likes Butler and Grimes, so that's nice. He hates athletic players like, I mean, they're athletic, but he hates athletic utility players like Ricky Council. Although he loves Kelly Oubre. It is kind of odd that Nick Nurse loves Ricky Council or loves Kelly Oubre and hates Ricky Council. Because they're both just high motor, athletic, low IQ players. That was weird, dude. Stop showing those people, man. That was weird. Sixers up 9-8. This is a generational mid-off. The Sixers without Embiid and Maxey against the rebuilding Brooklyn Nets. Paul George playing some defense on D'Angelo Russell. 1 on the shot clock. Paul George the steal. Paul George the dime to Quentin Grimes. Another dunk for Quentin Grimes. Hey, nice steal and assist for Paul George. Now Paul George over here defending the rim. Are we witnessing center PG right now? PG 5? Oh no, guys. What if it is Embiid, man? What if Paul George has a good game because Embiid's not out there? We're going to have a serious conversation. 11-11. Jared Butler running the show. Jared Butler back to Yabusele for 3. Got it. Gershon Yabusele. I would personally play Yabusele and Adembona together at the 4 and the 5, but who am I? D'Angelo Russell. Left side, right side, left side, right side. Gives Quentin Grimes a floater on the right side. Got it. Didn't give the too small celebration that time. Probably because he got dunked on twice already. Jared Butler on the right wing. Step back 3 for Jared Butler. Short front of the rim. Yabusele hit it out. They say it stays here. We'll take it. Thanks for that one, ref. Paul George, the steal and the dime. That was nice. Maybe it's the Philly home crowd that Paul George has a problem with. Maybe he's nervous in front of Philly fans. Or maybe he finally realized, hey, man, I got to start playing a little harder or they're going to start, I don't know, threatening me or something. Claxton for Embiid. Well, I mean, that wouldn't work money-wise. And why would the Brooklyn Nets want to pay Joel Embiid until 2029? I'll take Council in a fight. Are you talking about Okeke from Knicks last year? That's the guy they just signed out of the G League, right? Okeke. OKK. OKK. Let's look at the Brooklyn Nets roster, man. We got a dude named Reese Beekman. We got a guy named Tozan Evbumwan. What? Tozan. I can't say that name. Tarzan Evbumwan. We got a guy named Maxwell Lewis. Tyrese Martin. Who's Tyrese Martin, dude? That's the Walmart. Dude, that's the Temu knockoff Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Martin. Imagine you get imagine somebody gets you a Tyrese Martin jersey for Christmas. Put some respect on my guy Tozan. Nah. I don't know who that is. DeAnthony Melton plays for the Nets. I didn't even know that. Trendon Watford, I remember him. Derek Whitehead. Wow, they got two Temu knockoffs, bro. They got Tyrese Martin and Derek Whitehead. That's crazy. I was wondering why Justin Edwards wasn't starting as well. I don't know. On this day in 2005, Allen Iverson dropped 60 points against the Orlando Magic. Career high 60 points, 17 for 36. That whole time out was for a challenge? My God. Yeah, Craigslist, Maxey, and Derek White, dude. Tyrese Martin and Derek Whitehead. That's crazy. Nets got fleeced on a trade. They thought it was Tyrese Maxey. That's funny. Sixers inbound. Tipped out of bounds. We got 12 on the shot clock. $14 to $13. Inbound to Jared Butler. Quentin Grimes on the wing. Justin Edwards is now in the game. Back out to Butler. I guess he thinks we have all the time in the world. Now there's 2 on the shot clock, and Butler's on the floor, and we got a jump ball. Come on, Justin. This is why Nick Nurse didn't put you in the starting lineup, bro. Shit like that. This guy got 7 seconds on the shot clock, and he slowly dribbles back to the top of the key and hands it back to Butler. Like, bro. Thank you, Cameron. I think so, man. I don't think these guys are living in the real world, man. Every game, they're like, we just need some time together, some chemistry. We're getting there. We're getting there. You're getting there. Bro, there's like 20 games left in a year. They're going to be ramped up by the time they're on vacation. Russell, a fadeaway contested 3. Uh-oh. We're getting one of these D'Angelo Russell games, aren't we, guys? Here's Paul George. Drive and kick. Quentin Grimes back to PG. Paul George catch and shoot 3. Back of the rim. D'Angelo Russell. Behind the back. D'Angelo Russell for 3. That was a heat check. He missed it. Quentin Grimes on the other end. Little in and out dribble. Goes left. Goes right hand floater. Draws a foul. Quentin Grimes. Making something out of nothing. $16 to $14. 227 sickos in here, man. Shout out to Sicko Nation. Been rocking with me all season long. Even as disastrous as this team has been. Any Brooklyn Nets fans in here? Drop something in the chat if you're a Brooklyn Nets fan. Ahmed, our guy Max, he just has a little knee bruise because he banged his knee. He hit knees together with somebody yesterday. So I figured they just figured, he's been playing every game this season, 40 minutes a game basically. He deserves to sit out a back-to-back. 16-16. D'Angelo Russell drives, lefty layup over Jeff Doughton Jr. Another bucket for D'Angelo Russell. What does he have, 20 in the first quarter already? I know he has at least 9 or 10. Justin Edwards on the left wing. Kick out. Jeff Doughton Jr. Yeah, this is a pickup game, dude. This is a 5-on-5 rec center pickup game, man. This is just 5 dudes running around, driving and kicking, man. Andre Drummond got a bucket. Nick Claxton Eurostep, and then Drummond got the block, and then Quentin Grimes stole it from him. I don't know who Nick Claxton thinks he is, but I've never seen a Nick Claxton Eurostep. He turned it over, and Jeff Doughton Jr. got a layup on the other end. 20-18. Cam Johnson down the lane. Cam Johnson blocked by Justin Edwards, but he gets the foul call. Probably forearm on the hip. This is why Drummond is in. Oh, yeah, let's act like Drummond always scores. Come on, waiters. Let's act like Drummond's postgame is reliable. Yeah, that's what he's in there for. That's what he's in there for, to score in the post, yeah. Andre Drummond is the best rebounder of all time, though, according to Andre Drummond. And also on Paul George's podcast, he said that the things that Detroit got in return for Andre Drummond is how they built their team so well. And that's just absolutely not true at all, but that's what Paul George said on his podcast, even though they only got a second-round pick in the Andre Drummond trade. Quentin Grimes for 3 off of a Paul George assist. He missed it. Justin Edwards, offensive rebound. Back out to Podcast P. The Nets are triple teaming Podcast P, and Jeff Doughton Jr. turns it over. Oh, my. We got a pump fake, kick out. Number 12 for 3. I have no idea who that is. Tosan Evbuman. Is his name how do you say his name? Does anybody know how to say his name? Tosan? And here is a layup for Trendon Watford. Trendon Watford gets a bucket. Brooklyn up 22-20. Paul George down to Drummond. Pump fake. Chucks it off the glass. Almost shatters the backboard. And we're going the other way. And Watford drives past Drummond, and Drummond gets called for a reach-in foul. Drummond's definitely that old. You know what Drummond plays jail ball, dude. Drummond plays straight jail ball. He's that big dude he's that big dude at rec time in jail that's just out there like leveling people with his shoulder and chucking the ball off the backboard. He'll body the hell out of somebody and they'll call a foul. He'll be like, "What foul? Where's the foul, bro?" "22 for 3. Splash." Jalen Wilson. He had a fro last time. That's why I didn't recognize him. Jalen Wilson with the fresh braids. hits the three. Nets up 25-20. Justin Edwards needs to be a little bit more confident in this game. Now we got a Kelly Oubre ISO. Nobody likes that. He elbows Jalen Wilson in the face, misses the shot. Yabusele tries to save it around half court and turns it over. This is going to get ugly, guys. Watford drives and loses it. Oh, man. I would not pay to watch this game. Justin Edwards for three. Splash! Justin Edwards. Straight dribble pull-up. He says, you know what? Forget offensive game plans. I'm just going to shoot the ball. Jalen Wilson, another three, and it's off. Kelly Oubre has the rock. Oh, my God. Andre Drummond's at the three-point line. That scared me for a second. Jeff Doughton Jr., the runner in the lane. Andre Drummond tips it out to Oubre. Does that count as an offensive rebound? Oubre around the screen. Oubre, big body in the paint. Missed the bunny. But he gets a foul call on Day'Ron Sharpe. We want Bona. Pause. But I agree. Nick Nurse hates him, dude. I don't know, man. Nick Nurse hates him. Nick Nurse hates him, man. Rafael Villanueva says PG slander no more, bud. Yeah, you're on the wrong channel, bro. You got to go find the Paul George Stan channel. Oh, that doesn't exist. Ricky's out there, Dunny 420. You spoke it into existence. Oh yeah, I posted a Dembona's a couple of his college highlights. He was a monster, dude. He was dunking from the damn free throw line almost. Nick Nurse doesn't like all that athleticism. That's why. What was this? Was this a backcourt call right here? Oh, they called a foul on Oubre right there? Wow. 25-25. Here is a floater. Oh, an alley-oop from Tassan Bowman to Day'Ron Sharpe. Wow, that's a tough call. I got to read the roster every time. Jeff Doughton Jr. on the left wing. Doughton back to Yabusele. Yabusele pump fake over to Ricky Council. Council back to Yabusele. Back out to Council for three. He airballed it. Justin Edwards gets a steal. Justin Edwards, just shoot it. He passes it to Oubre. Oubre the bucket. Nice steal and assist from Justin Edwards. 27-27. Oubre going for the steal around half court. Missed it. Watford floater. Splash. Trendon Watford. Yo, I feel like Trendon Watford is about the size of a center. 6'8", 240. And he just took Kelly Oubre off the dribble. Wow. Jeff Doughton Jr. for three at the buzzer. It is off. 29-27. I dig Grimes, man. The Mavs are tweaking. Yeah, what a terrible trade for the Mavs. For injured Caleb Martin. Dude, what a horrible trade. Like, the Luka Doncic trade is maybe the worst in history. Then they double down. They're like, yo, you know what? Let's trade for another injured guy. That's wild, man. How does Grimes have more points than PG? Because PG don't be scoring, bro. Let's start doing what they used to do for Ben Simmons. Hey, we didn't bring him here to score. That's not what he's here for. Remember they used to do that with Ben Simmons all the time? That's not what he's here for. He's not here to score. He would have like 0 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And they'd be like, he's not here to score. Eloc, you're right. That's what he looks like at this point in his career. A slow facilitator. And $200 million to jog around and pass the ball. Isn't that incredible? Cavs are crushing the Raptors. You know what I found funny about last night with the live stream and then the post-game live? The Raptors fans that get mad at me because I was annoyed that the 76ers lost to them, you know? The realistic ones are like, we're a rebuilding team. You guys have 3 supposed stars on your team. You should win this game. But there's these like super fanboys that are like, why are you acting like the Raptors are trash, bro? The Sixers are trash. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I know that. They were like mad that I was referencing the Raptors as one of the worst teams in the league. I just don't really understand some people. PG 0 point first quarter, huh? All right, man. All right, Podcast P. Lead us to victory, man. Nico, defense wins championships. Yeah. He just doesn't know that the players have to be on the floor. And you also have to score points. Good luck, Kyrie. Poor Kyrie Irving, man. Almost won a championship with Luka Doncic. And now Quentin Grimes, another baseline drive. Got fouled at the rim. Almost his 3rd dunk of the game. I think that was Yabusele with the find right there. The backdoor cut. Yeah, it was Yabusele. Look at Quentin Grimes, the jab and go baseline. Great trade. Great trade by Daryl Morey. Good trade by Daryl Morey, man. Kyrie's gonna be fine. He has a ring. I mean, yeah, I think he's okay too. I didn't think he was like depressed or something. Although he did get a ring on the back of LeBron, you know. And then he wanted to leave. Trendon Watford, floater, missed it. Day'Ron Sharp, offensive rebound, put back. Nets are up 31-28. Yabusele over to Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre, top of the key. Back to Yabusele. We got a 3 in the key call on the Brooklyn Nets. The referees were like, you know what? This game is so mid. I'm about to start calling the most boring calls available. 3 in the key. Jared Butler hits the technical free throw. Jared Butler, Yabusele. Back to Jared Butler. Jared Butler drives left side, loses the ball, gets it back, turnaround jumper. That was a terrible possession for Jared Butler. Here's the Nets. Wow, Jalen Wilson, the crossover, the up and under switch to the left, and 1. No, that's not Jalen Wilson. That's Zaire Williams. Zaire Williams. Does that count as another Timu knockoff? Like Zion Williamson, but Zaire Williams? They got Tyrese Martin, Derek Whitehead, and Zaire Williams. It's like the Walmart brand NBA team. The Nets are a tanking team. Yep, so are the Sixers, man. So are the Sixers. Did you guys know that Yabusele drop step airball to hook shot? Did you guys know that Adembona has the highest on-off differential on the Sixers roster? At almost 7 points, meaning the Sixers outscore their opponents by 7 more points when he's on the floor versus when he's off the floor. But who am I, man? I'm just looking at a couple of advanced numbers. Per 100 possessions. D'Angelo Russell just passed up a wide open layup to kick it out to Zaire Williamson. And now the Sixers have the ball. Jared Butler running a fast break. Jared Butler right hand off the glass. Wow, it's nice to have guards that can go end to end and like make a move and finish the play. But the Sixers are down 5. D'Angelo Russell, jumper over Yabusele, draws a foul. Man, we got to be kind of surprised that PG8 is playing this bad this season. I thought he would average at least 20. Yeah, so did I. Those two hyperextended knees really changed the way that he plays the game, dude. I'm serious. Watch his first preseason game before he hyperextended the knee. And then he hyperextended it again. And I just feel like he has not played the same. I think we're tanking, dude. Like, this is, that's what I think now. Because it doesn't really look like anybody's really trying. Jared Butler, wow. Brooklyn plucked the ball away, and Kelly Oubre ended up with it and got a wide open dunk. Does that count as an assist? D'Angelo Russell, top of the key. Back of the rim off a three-point attempt. Russell, top of the key. Driving on the left side. Kicks it over to Zaire Williams, who hits a three from the corner. 40-33. Jared Butler drive left side. Did he draw a foul? Jared Butler draws a foul. Yo, Jared Butler is more physical and aggressive than Paul George. Paul George really doing basically nothing out there. But why would we expect anything at this point? $40-34. Yeah, Jared Butler has potential. I like him. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Did Paul George score yet? Does he have any points? He has 0 points. Yo, Paul George is really this cooked? Yo, he can't score any points in the NBA? He can't score against the worst team in the league? Jared Butler handoff to Quentin Grimes for three, short front of the rim. Yo, Paul George really can't score at all. Straight goose egg in the first half against the Brooklyn Nets. Without Maxey and Embiid. Cam Johnson, sniper. Quentin Grimes dumps it down to Andre Drummond. The Nets bring a double team. Who double teams Andre Drummond? Jared Butler drive down the lane, easy block for Nick Claxton. Wow, guys. Number 45 for three. That's off. Who's number 45? Keon Johnson. Quentin Grimes on the other side. Is Quentin Grimes going to save us from being down 11? He missed one, and the Nets have the ball. D'Angelo Russell. And the Nets call a timeout. Paul George said it's a challenge to play with Embiid. I guess he meant basketball as a whole. Paul George's right knee hurts, they said. So why is he out there? Why is he out there if his right knee hurts? Who said that? Kenny Walker, you're going to blow a gasket. PG don't have a bucket yet. No, I'm not. Listen to me, man. Listen to my tone of voice. This is how I am with the Sixers now. Why would I come up here and get mad night after night after night? What, you know what I mean? I don't give a shit what Paul George is doing. I accepted that he was cooked a couple weeks ago. $50 million is crazy. Paul George really playing like me at my local rec center right now, bro. I go over there just to get some cardio. I tell the kids too. I'm like, hey man, I'm just here for the cardio. Let's go. And I run up and down the floor and I pass the ball to people. And I shoot the three if I'm open. But that's it. You know? You're not gonna get me driving in the lane. You're not gonna get me crashing the boards, risking an ankle injury, nothing like that. That's how Paul George is playing for $50 million. Like me down at the rec center. Maddox, that's the 9th time you posted that in the chat, and I don't know why you keep saying it. Oh my. Wait, so who said Paul George has a sore knee? Or was that just, you just made that up? Did anyone else hear Paul George has a sore knee? Or is Maddox just making stuff up in the chat? 43-34. Nick Claxton, handoff to D'Angelo Russell. Over to Cam Johnson. Claxton goes right at Drummond. Turnaround jump shot for Nick Claxton. Yuck. Sixers down 9. Jeff Doughton Jr. over to Podcast P. Will Podcast P score a point in this first half? Oh my God, they bring the double team and he runs away and turns the ball over. They brought a double team and Paul George panicked and threw it away. Oh my God, dude. What is wrong with this guy? Look at him. He ran away and threw it away. Oh my goodness. It's like he totally forgot how to play basketball, man. You can't make this stuff up. Andre Drummond to steal. Paul George up to Kelly Oubre. Justin Edwards for three. Short. Yo, we're about to finish the first half at like 40 points. D'Angelo Russell for three. Back of the rim. Edwards has it. Justin Edwards kick out to Jeff Doughton. Back to Podcast P. Shoots a three. Oh, it's short. Podcast P almost got on the scoreboard in the first half. What an embarrassment, man. You know, and the saddest thing about it is these reporters, dude. These reporters have no guts, man. These reporters have no backbone, no spine, no guts. And they just get up there in the post game and they're like, Paul, has it been a challenge trying to build chemistry with the team, with everybody being in and out of the lineup and whatever dumb question I wrote down? Yep, the reporters want to be their friends, dude. It's so lame. And they can't stand me, too. Several of them have me blocked on Twitter because I'll just reply to them and be like, why don't you ask them a real question, you know? Nothing you can do. It's a clique of nerds, man. That's all it is. Bunch of dudes who never even played ball, to be honest with you. Andre Drummond, the drive and lefty finish, cuts the lead down to 9. Here comes the comeback. Nope, Cam Johnson gets a floater. Oh, he missed it. Yo, if Adem Bona gets DNP'd in this game, then I don't know what he did to piss off Nick Nurse, but Drummond, Doughton Jr., Justin Edwards. Justin Edwards, the drive and slam. And the 76ers bench stands up in celebration as they're losing by 7 to the Brooklyn Nets. I feel like nobody takes this season seriously, dude. Everybody's just joking around. I feel like the whole team's just joking around. SCY, thank you for the super chat. I forgot to read it. You know what's funny? Morey's going to spend the next 3 years trading future picks away. We don't even be able to start rebuilding until 2040. Yeah, I mean, but you have a couple pieces to build around, you know. You don't have to completely rebuild. But I would agree that you shouldn't be trading away future draft picks. Yeah, whole team just goofing around having a good time, man. Nobody cares. Jorge, let's go Philadelphia 76ers. Please win this game. I got news for you, Jorge. I got bad news. Andre Drummond. Hand off to Justin Edwards. Justin Edwards, mid-range jumper, gets the roll. Justin Edwards gets the roll on the mid-range jumper. And the Sixers are within 6. Nick Claxton crossover. Gross. Now he's stuck. Oh, my God. And he hits Jalen Wilson, Keon Johnson, right down the lane for a wide open dunk. And now Andre Drummond decides, you know what? Since I didn't defend the rim on the other side, let me shoot a freaking three-pointer. Good God. Andre Drummond allowing wide open dunks and shooting threes. Who would have thought? That's what we brought him here for. And he has 2 different colored shoes on, man. This guy don't give a damn. Andre Drummond don't give a damn at all, bro. Look at him. He has 2 different shoes on. He's not playing any defense, and he's shooting threes. Andre Drummond is shooting threes. Are we trying to win, though? Like, there's a lot of people on Instagram and Twitter that are like, bro, when are you going to realize that they're secretly tanking? They don't want to lose that first round pick. They're making it look like they're trying to win, but they know they're done this year. They're not trying to win. Do you guys think that's possible? At this point, I feel they are possibly tanking. They can't get their first round pick. Yeah, they can. Why can't they? Top 6 protected. It's top 6 protected. They have to finish. They have to finish low enough to get into the top 6 in the lottery. I feel like a secret tank makes more sense than them just actually being this bad. But also, when they got blown out by the Denver Nuggets, Nick Nurse apparently was screaming and yelling at him in the locker room. So that tells me that Nick Nurse actually is trying to win, and they're just this bad, which is even more sad that you're this bad while trying to win. Because you would almost have to be trying to lose to be this bad. These drafts been ass. We're not worrying about no damn draft picks. What? Bro, you better go do your research on this upcoming draft, my man. Ace Bailey. I think Cooper Flagg, there's a couple players that have potential to be generational players. There's a couple. Do you watch the WNBA? $50-40. Sixers down 10. They got to be tanking, right? They have to be, right? They're not actually losing to the Brooklyn Nets by 10 points without doing it on purpose. Adem Bona is in the game. All right. Shout out to Adem Bona. See if maybe he can play some interior defense because nobody else on the roster can. Paul George still got a goose egg, man. Why is my stream so blurry and laggy, dude? Kelly Oubre, two-hand slam in the dunker spot. Assist from Jared Butler. Nick Claxton, top of the key. Cam Johnson. And Trendon Watford gets a layup right in front of a Dembona. Sixers need to sign Caitlin Clark. I agree with that. Caitlin Clark plays harder than Paul George. Caitlin Clark would probably have 2 or 4 points in this first half. Bona is hurt. Why you keep saying that? What do you mean? He's on the floor. This is the second time y'all are telling me somebody's hurt that's playing the game. Dude, I think Caitlin Clark would have 4 points right now at least. Maybe 6. She might have 6. (53-44). Cam Johnson for 3. Back of the rim. Quentin Grimes the rebound. Up to Justin Edwards. Justin Edwards. Paul George over to Grimes. Yo, Paul George really just passing the ball every time he touches it, dude. He wants nothing to do with playing in the NBA, bro. Retire, man. What the hell's wrong with you? A Dembona defense at the rim on Nick Claxton and the rebound. Jared Butler. The dish to Justin Edwards. 7-point game. Paul George really just a guy out there, dude. He's just a guy, man. How are you a $50 million role player, dude? How are you playing with a bunch of G Leaguers and you're just trying to fit in? Isn't that crazy? How are you just playing with a bunch of G Leaguers? You're Paul George and you're just like trying to fit in. That's wild, man. He's developing a rhythm. Oh, okay. Jared Butler, wild pass there, turnover. Wow. Cam Johnson, lefty lay. A Dembona says, no, sir. Big block for a Dembona. That's why you play him, Nick Nurse, you dummy. And Quentin Grimes hits a 3 on the other side. This is why a Dembona's on-off differential is the highest on the team. Because he can do stuff like that. I mean, this is not rocket science. (53-49). Nets swing it into the corner for Zaire Williams. Missed the 3. Did I get that right? Is that Zaire Williams? No. That was Keon Johnson. And it is halftime. 53-49. Wow. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for the first half. I just drank a coffee, so we're not gonna do halftime coffee. We might do halftime decaf. Ooh. Player of the half, Quentin Grimes. Well, I want to let you guys know that all of these watch-alongs are brought to you by our friends at BetUS. Right now, you can get 150% deposit bonus on your first deposit and 125 on your next 2, up to $2,000 by using promo code YouTube150. Here's the live markets right now in the NBA on BetUS. The Pacers are are down 12 to the Washington Wizards and are right now a plus 190. That might be a solid one to take the Pacers over the Wizards because the Wizards are not trying to win and the Pacers are. Wonder who's the leading scorer in that one. We're locked right now, Spurs and Celtics, because it's in the third quarter. What else we got? Hornets, Magic, Cavs, Raptors, Hawks, Knicks. Sixers right now losing by 4 to the Brooklyn Nets are a plus 144. The Philadelphia 76ers, ladies and gentlemen, are an underdog currently to the Brooklyn Nets on BetUS, and that is just a telling story. Yeah. Get a 150% deposit bonus on your first deposit, $125 on your next two, up to $2,000 by using the promo code YouTube150 on BetUS. And yes, Paul George has 0 first half points. What an absolute embarrassment he has been and continues to be. I'll be right back. What? 53-51, second half. I missed the possession, I think. Yabusele got a bucket. We got a 3 in the corner for Brooklyn. Miss. I don't even want the Sixers to win at this point. Do you guys? Paul George had a lane to the rim that time. Kicked it out. He still has 0 points. Just absolutely unbelievable, man. Maybe he can finish the whole game with 0 points, man. Nick Claxton with a dunk on a offensive rebound putback. Yeah, maybe Paul George can finish the whole game with 0 points. Here's Paul George. He drives right. Oh, he puts up a shot. Oh! Oh! Podcast P scores his first bucket of the game with 10 minutes left in the third. Wow. Now he's going to start cooking. Oh, we got a step back 3. That's off. And Paul George was about to go on a run. And Cam Johnson slam dunk 57-53. Jared Butler alley-oop to Kelly Oubre. And the Nets call a timeout. The Sixers within 2, Kate says. Yeah, neither team's playing defense, man. Paul George, first bucket of the game in the third quarter. I'm not sure if he's going to break 10 points in this one, man. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, Fetty Rock. Is that rain I hear? Freezing rain outside? It was snowing earlier today. Was it snowing where you guys are at, man? Was it snowing? Where are you guys from, man? Where do you guys live at? Was it snowing where you live at? It was snowing today here in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Did you hear about the Duolingo owl's death? Man, what? Every time I look at the chat, it's something just off the wall, dude. Colorado Springs. What's up, William? Member of the channel, William in the building. Gunna is in North Carolina. It ain't snowing down in North Carolina, huh? Jared Butler has 7 assists. Dry ice is in Vegas. Does Paul George even care? If it was for him, he would retire right now if they give him 212. No, he doesn't care. He obviously doesn't care. He does not play like he cares. Absolutely not. He doesn't care. He 100% does not care. I mean, that's just a fact. He's just living a lavish lifestyle and then driving down to the arena. He's like, all right, got to play basketball for 2 hours. And then he just drives back home. No, he doesn't care. Amanda Hudson is in Colorado. Snow in Colorado. 6 on the shot clock for Cam Johnson. Oh my God, what a horrible take by Cam Johnson. Quentin Grimes just rips it right out of his hands. Yo, no, not going to lie, Cam Johnson a little bit overrated, man. Jared Butler tries to hit Oubre on a backdoor again. This time it's a turnover. The Nets have numbers. D'Angelo Russell double cross on Paul George. I think Paul George blocked the shot. Here's Paul George. And he passes the ball again. Somebody had to tell these guys, like, yo, we're tanking now, guys. Like, just the way they're just kind of walking around and stuff, like, I don't see any type of fire. Quentin Grimes does hit a 3, though. Puts the Sixers up 1. Nick Claxton kick out to Cam Johnson for 3. That is off. Paul George on the left wing. Kicks it over to Yabusele in the corner for 3. Yo, Aussie Sixers fan, what's good, bro? Thanks for being here. Aussie Sixers fan. I think you're the only mod these days that I have, man. Aussie is the mod that snipes people saying weird things in the chat. He's always hiding. He's always lurking, man. Holding down the chat for me. Thank you again. Yo, 45 is a crazy NBA number. You can't wear number 45, dude. Keon Johnson. And he drives and puts in a layup right when I make fun of his number. Yabusele gets double teamed and turns it over. Here's Keon Johnson again. Now he hits. Wow, did you see Paul George's defensive effort on that one, guys? Oh my God. Bro, I'm going to throw up, dude. I am going to throw up, dude. Cam Johnson cuts back door, and Paul George just stood there and watched him dunk the ball. Wow. They didn't even show the replay on NBC Sports Philly because they didn't want to expose him again. They didn't even show the replay, man. And Nick Nurse calls a timeout. Who is he going to yell at Paul George for the lack of effort, you know? I don't even care, man. Does Paul George have the lowest trade value in the NBA right now? There's got to be something you can do as an NBA franchise. You got to be able to sue a guy, you know, for signing a contract and then flat out not trying. You know what I mean? You got to be able to sue for half of that money or something. The NBA has to start putting stipulations in these contracts, dude. You know what I mean? You can't. This league cannot continue to pay guys $200 million for them to flat out not try. Sixers down 5. Justin Edwards hands it off to Paul George. He gets the ball to Quentin Grimes. Paul George is really the setup man on this offense, yo. You think that's what it is, man? And he bricks a 3. Do you think that's what it is? Do you think Paul George thinks he's like a Jimmy Butler type of role? Do you think maybe that's what he thinks? Because I know he's not in the real world. I think maybe he thinks he's like a Jimmy Butler style of player now. And he's like, I'm just going to hustle, get the boards, pass the ball to my guys. I'm the glue guy. I'm the glue guy. You know what I mean? I think that's what he thinks he is now. Quentin Grimes off the rim. A Dembona offensive rebound. Missed the putback. Watford in the lane. Floater over Jeff Doughton Jr. Got it. Sixers down 7. Justin Edwards, fadeaway, mid-range jumper, splash. Did Cam Johnson just fall down and knock? He thought he got a foul call and he laid flat on the floor. Now there's 3 on the shot clock. Wow. Quentin Grimes the rebound. Up to Justin Edwards. Euro step. Blocked by Claxton. Gets it back. Blocked by Claxton again. Yeah, we're losing. Watford layup with Paul George acting like he was trying to block it from behind. Sixers down 7. Yeah, we're losing this game. This is a full-on tank, bro. You can't convince me it's not. Grimes, Edwards, Jeff Doughton Jr., floater, short. Claxton the rebound. Claxton goes right at Paul George. Misses it, gets his own rebound, misses again, gets his own rebound again, and puts it in. Nick Claxton goes right at Paul George and gets 2 offensive rebounds in a row.
Watch this again. Exchange from Claxton. The first one off the floor quickly. Gets back into play with the left hand again. Denying the Sixers twice. And that translates to the other end of the floor with a Sixer finish. I should say a Nets finish. One more look at the third time's a charm.
Morey should trade Embiid and PG for Giannis and Dame straight up. Yeah, I mean, if the Milwaukee Bucks are retarded. 69-60. Jeff Doughton Jr. Hand off to Podcast P. Podcast P does a sweep through to try to get some free throws, and the referees called it on the floor. I shouldn't say the R word. I apologize to anybody for that one. That's how this team makes me feel. Yo, we got to start making fake accounts to. No, I can't say that. YouTube's going to snipe me. Joel Embiid is better than Giannis when he's healthy. Yeah. And Jeffrey Dahmer was a nice guy when he wasn't killing people. Sixers down 7. Doughton Jr., Quentin Grimes, Adem Bona. Yeah, this is the G League squad, guys. Except Kelly Oubre's still out there. Jab step drive for Kelly Oubre. And he draws a foul. That's a wild comparison. I kind of said it and then I was like, I hope nobody heard that. Except I'm talking into a microphone on the internet. If you guys are shocked at some of the things I say out loud, you should hear what goes on in my brain all day. That's funny. I'm not interested in watching the rest of this game, but I guess I will. Man. Hey, it's a 5-point game. Jody Meeks, Jakar Sampson type squad out there. Tony Roten type squad out there. D'Angelo Russell, floater. Yo, imagine being D'Angelo Russell. He's happy that he's in Brooklyn. Like, he just likes to hoop. He doesn't even care about winning, dude. He's just another guy that, I mean, he's trying to score at least. But he's another guy that's like, oh, I get to play basketball and get paid a lot of money? Sick, dude. I'm going to go hoop. I'm going to go play some basketball, man. Like, some of these NBA players just get to treat it like it's the local rec center. They just get to go down to the arena and shoot some hoops for a couple hours and then go home. Kelly Oubre. That was a brick. D'Angelo Russell. Oh my God, we're double teaming him outside the 3-point line. And it's a foul. I don't even know what this defensive strategy is right now. Craziest thing you ever said is that you can run faster than Tobias Harris. Bro, I'll beat Tobias Harris in a foot race right now. I guarantee it. I'm actually fast, dude. Or I used to be. I'm like the Sixers players. I used to be good. D'Angelo Russell for 3. Splash. I ran like an 11-second 100 meters in high school. And I was a 110 hurdler and a 300 hurdles. And I ran a 5-minute mile. But that was Actually, exactly 20 years ago. Brooklyn up 10. Here's a three-point attempt from the right wing. It's off, but guess what? Offensive rebound. D'Angelo Russell, top of the key. Double team. Floater. Splash. Brooklyn's up 12. I can still run last time I ran miles was in the summer. I was convincing myself that I was going to become a runner, and then I stopped again. But I was running in like the 8-minute, and I was taking it easy because I didn't want to injure myself trying to go too hard too fast. But I feel like I could get back to like a 6-minute mile probably. I'm faster than Paul George right now. I guarantee you that. Brooklyn is up by 12. What are we even watching anymore this year, man? Jeff Doughton Jr. for 3. Gross. Quentin Grimes, the cleanup. JT Chips, any kids in the chat, never stop running. Once you give it up, it sucks trying to... Dude. That's just aging, I think, man. Because running when you're a teenager is like the easiest thing ever. You just run. You don't even think about it. You just run. Your body's just like limber. Your muscles are loose and your joints are flexible. Running in your 30s is like, dude, it's hard. It's painful. Oh, look at Nathan, man. Nathan came in second place today in the parents and teachers race at Kids Sports Day. 42 years old, bro. Shout out to that. If my kid's school has a parents and teachers race day, I'm going hard, bro. I'm not losing to anybody. I know that for a fact. I go to the pickup line. I see these people. Nobody's beating me in a foot race in the parents and teachers race, man. Who beat you? Actually, now that who beat you, Nathan? Was it a teacher? Or was it a parent? Six-minute mile is not world speed, bro. 4-minute mile, maybe. People running miles in like 3 minutes and 30 seconds and shit. Nick Nurse needs to be fired. His lineups are terrible. Yeah, I think they're tanking, man. They have to be. That's where I'm at now. That's where I'm at with it now, man. Oh, you got matched up against some athletic mom, huh? You got beat by a mom, dude? Man. I would have pulled a hamstring because I would have refused to go out like that. Nets up 10. Kelly Oubre knocks it away. It's out of bounds. So you guys, are we tanking on purpose? This is a tanking game, right? There's no way Nick Nurse is over there on the sideline like actually trying to win, right? I'd rather watch the Blue Coats too, man. I'd rather watch the Blue Coats too. Were you drunk with that 2-minute post game? No, it was just right before I was setting up for a little Super Bowl shindig with my parents coming over and stuff, and we were making food and stuff, and I just didn't feel like wasting any time on it because the Sixers pissed me off. So I just did a little 2-minute video in my living room when they lost to the Bucks on Sunday before the Super Bowl, because who the hell we shouldn't have even been watching the damn game on Super Bowl Sunday anyway. But thank you guys for the views on that. I was actually kind of shocked that anybody clicked on it on Super Bowl Sunday. You guys are really sickos, man. $78-68. Number 13 for 3. Splash. That is Tyrese Martin. The Walmart brand Tyrese Maxey is in the game and hit a 3 on us. Tyrese Martin. Jared Butler versus Tyrese Martin. Clash of the Titans. Jared Butler, nice pull-up mid-range jump shot. Oh, God, we're running a... I don't know if I can take this seriously anymore, man. I don't know if I can. We just ran an Andre Drummond post up, and he did a drop step and pump fake 3 times and threw it into the backcourt. Bro, I don't know if I can take this seriously. We're running plays for Andre Drummond on the block. Yeah, I can't. This is not real. This ain't real, dude. This is not real. There's no way this is real. They're done. They're tanking. There's just no way. There's just no way the 76ers are trying to win this game with what I'm seeing out there. The tank is officially on. This is a total tank job. And this is what they're going to do for the rest of the season. Josh Harris made the call and said, listen, we lied. We lied for 6 months, but it's time. It's time to lose on purpose. Tell him Maxey has a knee contusion. Tell Podcast P not to try because he doesn't want to try anyway. Andre Drummond blows a wide open layup. 7 feet tall and can't dunk the ball. Yeah, this is a tank job, dude. You can't. Paul George is really embarrassing himself, man. He's really out there with 2 points in 28 minutes? Really? Dude, really, man? He's really out there with 2 points in 28 minutes, dude? Can we still tank for the top 6, though? Thought we traded it away at the deadline. No, they traded a 2026 first-round pick that was a pick swap. OKC has their first-round pick this year. It's top 6 protected, so if they get in the top 6 at the lottery, they will get the pick. With the Sixers' luck, they'll lose games on purpose and still land at number 7. Yeah, but I think the top 4 picks, I think the bottom 4 teams have like 25% chance, right? Let's look at draft lottery odds. Let's see. Draft lottery odds. NBA draft lottery odds, okay? The 3 worst teams in the league have a 14% chance each at the number 1 pick. The 4th, 5th, and 6th have 12%, 10%, 9%. And then it goes 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, team 13, 1%. Dude, it's really not even fair. I know the NBA started the lottery to avoid tanking, but it's really not even fair that the worst team in the league only has a 14% chance at getting the number 1 pick. And the NBA thought that would prevent teams from tanking, but all it does is makes more teams tank. You know what I'm saying? All that does is make more teams tank. Because if the number 1, if the worst team in the league automatically got the first pick, right? And it's Cooper Flag, yeah, those 2 or 3 or 4 teams that are close to the number 1 pick, they would tank. But with the percentages being higher for a lot of other teams, you can have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams tank. You know? Otherwise, you would be sure that you're not going to get that pick, but I don't know. The draft lottery absolutely does not work. Quentin Grimes hits a 3 and 85-73. Wow. Keon Johnson with a 2-hand dunk in the lane and screams in everyone's face. Paul George is really just out there jogging around, man. This guy really has 2 points in this game, man. This guy really has 2 points. NBA pushes the Wizards of the world with those lottery odds and then allows a GM to have a coffee meeting with the Lakers to send 25-year-old to LA when they have no future plan. Dude, facts. Yeah, that Luka trade was a setup. That was a trade made by the NBA, to be honest with you. Kelly Oubre almost poster dunks Nick Claxton. Sixers down 12. I can't even believe that like they have a G League lineup on the floor except Paul George is one of the players. He's like a 34-year-old max contract G Leaguer. He got a block right there. Quentin Grimes back to Paul George. Oh, is he going to be aggressive here? Nope. He kicks it out to Kelly Oubre for 3. Oubre hit the 3, though. The Sixers celebrate on the bench. Are we being serious, man? Hayden, I think they're tanking on purpose now. This is not. There's no way this is real. Quentin Grimes back to Oubre. Oubre, the lay-in. The Nets thought he was out of bounds on the baseline. Referee didn't call it. Sixers cut it to 7, and the Nets call a timeout. So we are trying to win? Hayden, I don't know the answer. I don't know, dude. I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer, man. But anyway, I've been watching some movies lately, so that's cool in my life. Did you guys ever see the movie Siso? S-I-S-O? That movie was fire. If you haven't seen that movie, you got to watch it. It's from the directors of John Wick. Sisu? Yeah, S-I-S-U. Yeah, that movie was great. Y'all got to watch that movie. And then I decided to watch the newer Batman movie, The Batman. I just watched it the other night. I don't get it. I thought that shit sucked. I thought that was the most boring movie I've ever seen in my life. Any of y'all see the latest Batman movie? Okay, so the series The Penguin is better because that movie was incredibly boring, dude. Like nothing happened. Like literally nothing happened the whole movie. All right, I'm going to watch I started to watch the Penguin series, actually, and then somebody told me it's a spin-off of the movie, so then I went and watched the movie, and I was like, dude, is anything going to happen in this movie? Yeah, the one with the vampire dude. Bro, I swear to God, nothing happened the whole movie. Yeah, it was emo Batman, dude. That's just how I felt about it. I don't know. It has an 85 on Rotten Tomatoes, so a lot of people liked it, I guess, but yeah, Robert Pattinson. I don't know how Prog, I don't know how anyone liked it either. I don't get it. It was like a lot more, I don't know, they were trying to do like this a lot more emotional espionage, corrupt politician spin on. But there was like hardly any like actual superhero stuff. You know what I mean? I felt like it was a detective movie, except the guy was just wearing a Halloween costume. That's how I felt about that movie. I don't get it. So then last night I put on The Dark Knight just to fix my the way I feel about Batman movies. And bro, if you haven't watched The Dark Knight recently, it's now in Dolby Vision on HBO Max. That's a good Batman movie. Hey, the Nets are up by 9, 89-90. Here's Podcast P down to a Dembona. A Dembona. Power dribble in the lane. Turn around on Cam Johnson. And it's a shot clock violation for a Dembona. He does not know how much time is on the clock. Nick Nurse is frustrated. You know it's bad when you're talking about Batman movies watching the Sixers game. The Dark Knight is amazing. And The Dark Knight Rises was good too. The Batman though, not good. Yo, so Nick Nurse looks frustrated on the sideline. Are we tanking and he's just acting like he's frustrated? Or is he really trying to win? I'll never know. I'll never know. Pinky P is the worst player I've ever seen. Pinky P, 91-82. I don't even want the Sixers to win this game. They do not deserve to win this game. If they win this game, it's just going to take the pressure off of Nick Nurse and Podcast P. I don't even want them to win. Quentin Grimes out to Kelly Oubre for 3. Splash. Now that I said that, the Sixers are going to make a run. They're going to win this game. And they're going to alleviate themselves from all slander that was coming. Dude, Jabbar, you're right, man. And dude, Nick Nurse is probably so frustrated being here with guys that are injured and guys that don't care. And probably the politics that goes on in this Sixers organization from ownership. Nick Nurse might step down before the 76ers ever have a chance to fire him. If I'm Nick Nurse and I want to, save my legacy or have a chance at winning, I'm not seeing out the rest of this contract. I'm agreeing on stepping down. That's what I would do. So then I can let other NBA teams know, I just didn't like the situation I was in. I didn't think it was the best for both parties and blah, blah, blah. Instead of continuing to try to win with what's happening and continue to have that stain your reputation. You know what I mean? That's what I would do if I was Nick Nurse. Not that I think he's a great coach by any means, but I'm sure he's frustrated with the Joel Embiid situation and Paul George and just the way this has gone. Nurse will never coach again after this. I think we said that about Doc Rivers. Why would he step down? He's guaranteed that money if he stays until he's fired because he probably wants to be known as a winning coach. I mean, you get to a certain level, money's not everything. It's not always all about the money. Guys want to win, Not these guys. Not Paul George, it's all about the money. Dude, he makes millions. Yeah, I know. He's still a competitive guy. He wants to win. What does millions have to do with it? Everybody's not Paul George. You know that, right? Everybody doesn't get millions of dollars and just say, all right, I'm cool. I don't need to do anything else. I'm chilling. Most people have like a motivation to succeed and get things done and accomplish things. He's not a multi-billionaire like Maury? Okay. I don't even know what you're saying anymore. Well, it's a 9-point game. 3 minutes left. Paul George, does he come up in the clutch? Oh, he actually took the ball to the rim, and he got blocked by Nick Claxton. Paul George actually took the ball to the rim for the first time this game. He's yelling at the ref for a foul. We still never heard why he has a black eye. I don't trust Paul George at all, man. He'd be out here doing some shady shit. He got in a bar fight or something. He got in a fight at a friend's house during the Super Bowl or something. How did he get a black eye? His podcast mic hit him in the face. Oh, no. Oh, no. Keon Johnson landed under Quentin Grimes' foot, almost sprained his ankle. Some Sixers fan caught him in cheerleaders. One of the bouncers at cheerleaders is a big time Sixers fan. He found Paul George in the VIP room. Punched him in the eye. Six shot attempts is insane for a mass. Dude, he actually came here and just became Ben Simmons. I used to yell about Ben Simmons only putting up 5 shot attempts in a game. So is that a flagrant? That counts as a flagrant, right? Yeah. Quentin Grimes, the technical free throw, and he missed it. Morey should have paid Harden. Nah, you know what? I do have a take on that if you want to hear it. James Harden didn't get the max contract he wanted. And what he looked like the last couple of years in Philly, conditioning-wise, he wasn't going to get a max contract. And the fact that the Sixers didn't give him that max contract, he went to L.A. for the last year of his contract, and he was motivated to get in shape so that he could play at a high level for a couple more years and earn another NBA contract. I think if the Sixers gave him that max contract, he would have continued to be the out-of-shape, hungover Harden that he was the last 2 years, and he wouldn't be doing what he's doing right now. No, he didn't get a max from the Clippers either, but he got in damn good shape. I don't think he would have been motivated to get in the shape that he got in if Morey gave him that max contract after being, one of the worst players on the floor for 4 out of 7 games against Boston. You know he was a minus 89 in the Boston Celtics series? Six-point game here. Is this the Sixers' fake comeback, or do they end up winning this game? Watford, top of the key on Justin Edwards, drives right hand. A Dembona goaltend, or they called a foul? They called a foul, but Adembona blocked the shot. And now Watford goes to the free throw line. Trendon Watford. Harden might weigh more than Embiid if Morey gave him the max. I think Harden loves playing. I just think it hit him in the face that like I gotta get my conditioning right if I want to play for 3 or 4 more years, or nobody's gonna pay me. That's what I think happened. Because he just didn't seem very motivated when he was here. Paul George has it ripped away by Cam Johnson. What a bum, dude. Oh my God. Paul George has the ball just ripped right out of his hands from Cam Johnson. Puts the Nets up by 10. Just a pathetic performance by Paul George in this game. Really unbelievable. I mean, I don't think I didn't know what to expect in this game, but I did not expect this guy to come out here and play like this against the Brooklyn Nets. What happened? What in the world happened, man? D'Angelo Russell pump fake, sidestep, kicks it back out, top of the key 3. Wow. Jalen Wilson hits the 3, Nets up 101-88. Oh my God. No, it's in Brooklyn, but it's a shot clock violation. Joe Yeager said he's having a good game, though. He's a +2 right now. Oh, okay. So we're going to do the plus minus. That's how we're gauging everything now? The plus minus? Like basketball is a Pokemon game? Whoever has the best plus minus wins the game? That was a good troll, man. You got me. You got me with that one. $98-88. Quentin Grimes, Yabusele. Wow, what a terrible offensive possession this is. Kelly Oubre, ISO ball. Gets fouled by Cam Johnson. Super chatting, a max player's point total is fun. Wait, he really didn't score again? He has 2? The guy really went out here against the Brooklyn Nets and scored 2 points? $98-90. 1 minute left. Russell over to Watford. Back to Russell. D'Angelo Russell, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Watford pump fake. Watford, Nick Claxton under the rim. Wide open dunk. Nick Nurse calls a timeout. Why are you calling a timeout, bro? What exactly are you going to do down by 10 with 43 seconds left? Why are you calling a timeout? Allah Abdenabi says they lacked discipline on that possession. You mean the whole year? Huh? You mean the whole year, man? Maxey had a bad game last game, but he's up 32. The last 10 PG has... Maxey had a bad game last game. Maxey had a bad games last game, but he's up 32. The last 10 PG has been bad all year. No stats tonight, and he does this. LOL, get this bum gone. Hold on, let me try this again. Maxey had a bad game last game, but he put up 32. Okay. Period. Space, capital T. The last 10, Paul George has been bad all year. No, I still don't. I get what you're saying, though, but I can't. It gave me a headache. Maxey had a bad game last game, but he put up 32. The last 10, Paul George has been bad. All year, no stats tonight, and he does this. Okay, I agree with you. I'm just having trouble following that run-on sentence. Respect to Oubre, he always plays his heart out regardless of his teammates. Facts. Podcast piece comment section is insane. He just gets roasted. He ain't reading that shit. You know, he has so many similarities to Ben Simmons, man, that he can just do things, hang out with his close group of friends, and ignore everybody. He ignores all the haters. He's got to be. He's as delusional as Ben Simmons. He thinks people are just haters. That's what he thinks. He thinks he's playing a Jimmy Butler role on this team. He thinks he's a veteran glue guy. And he thinks people are just trolls on the internet. Kate Scott just said crazier things have happened. Dude, I would hate to be one of these broadcasters and have to lie every game, man. I would hate it. But hey, thank you guys for the super chats on this stream, man. Much appreciated, and shout out to the members in the stream. It's not going to be a long post game, but I am going to talk about some of the things in this game. I don't know, man. I'm just ready to go to All-Star Weekend and stuff. Why does he have a black eye, dude? Is anybody going to ask him why he has a black eye? Paul George really out here with a black eye, scoring 2 points in 38 minutes. Dude, I just think this guy goes home and gets high and drunk and doesn't care at all. Shout out to Quentin Grimes. Gets a bucket, cuts it to 6. Wow, now he has a steal, a Euro step, and a lay-in. Is Quentin Grimes really going to win this game? Nick Nurse is really on the sideline hyping him up. And Paul George gets called for a foul, and he's saying review. Shut up, bum. You got 2 points in 38 minutes. And Nurse listened to him. Paul George told him to review and challenge the call, and Nick Nurse listened to him. Oh my God, what a stupid ending to a stupid game. Quentin Grimes with a bucket, a steal, and another bucket. Cuts it to 4. Bro, why do you look like you played harder than the 76ers tonight? He hit him in the head and told Nick Nurse to challenge it. He hit him in the head and told Nick Nurse to challenge it, and the referee's like, after review, Paul George made contact to the dribbler's head. Holy hell, that's funny. Wow, D'Angelo Russell offensive foul with 16 seconds left. Ala Abdenabi disagrees with that call. He says that D'Angelo Russell was just trying to create some space. Yeah, with his elbow to Kelly Oubre's face, bro. How is this guy this bad? God. Every time I hear him talk. Quentin Grimes for 3. Short. Grimes saves it inbounds. Paul George, what are you going to do? Paul George has the ball. He gives it up to Justin Edwards. Paul George didn't even want the final shot. and then he adjusts the pinky brace. Paul George didn't even want the final shot. He gave it to Justin Edwards. I don't know if I've ever seen a more loser performance in all of my years watching NBA basketball. I'm dead serious. That performance by Paul George in this game might be the single most loser performance I've ever seen. I mean, at least Tobias Harris's 0-point performance in the playoffs was against the New York Knicks, who had the best defense in the league at the time. Right? At least Joel Embiid's 0-point performance in the playoffs was against the Toronto Raptors, who were triple teaming him the whole game, and Ben Simmons was refusing to shoot the ball. I mean, it's right up there with Ben Simmons' Atlanta Hawks playoffs. It's right up there with passing up a wide open dunk over Trae Young. I mean, that really might be the most loser performance I've ever seen watching this game. Wow. Wow. Well, I guess I have the post-game live schedule. We're going to do the post-game live, man. Give me about 10 minutes and I'll be over there. The stream is up. The stream is set up. Give me about 10 minutes and I'll be over there. All right? We're going to talk about it.